Hello again, guys and girls of the usual community. My name is TF Chris, and I'm here to bring you another gameplay commentary. And I know I said this before in one of my recent commentaries, but I'll say it again. This is a really amazing gameplay, so this is one that you might want to watch. I think it's one of the best ever gameplays I've got, and I was just, poning noobs left and right. I think I get one death near the beginning, and then after that, it's just like, boom, you're all going to die as soon as I look at you, But, yeah, so, recently I did a video, I did a commentary on the weapons that I'd like to see changed for Gears of War Judgment in order to, make the game a little more balanced or a little better in general. But, there's two weapons in particular. Well, it's more one that needs to be fixed and the other that kind of needs to be fixed because that first weapon needs to be fixed. But there's these two weapons which I really think deserve their own kind of video about this, just because it's really bad. So it's basically, the two weapons are the incendiary grenades and the ink grenades, and I did mention in the video that I just didn't want to talk about the ink grenades because I hated them, so I'll talk about them now. Basically, what I was getting into was the fact that the ink grenade has been changed in so many ways since the beginning of the game, that I don't know how, but they've just managed to break it in every way. And personally, I think that the ink grenade at the beginning of the game was relatively good. It was perfectly balanced for me. You could dodge it fairly easily. If you did dodge it, you didn't accidentally, like, if it hit you in the face, it wouldn't stick to you like some ridiculous kind of glitch or something, whatever it was. And the cloud was consistent. It was always a little circle or something like that. But what we have now is a weapon that glitches 9 times out of 10, a weapon that is so inconsistent, it just makes me cry when I go to sleep at night. It makes me tear up in bed. But no, what I'm getting at here is the fact that there's so many different things, or so many different factors that are in the ink grenade, like how much damage it will do when it hits you, how much damage it will do when you're closer to the middle of the cloud, how big the cloud is, where will stun you, will it stun you if you roll, will it stun you if you slide, things like that. It's factoring all these different things, and they've just screwed it up. So, and then it comes in the incendiary grenades. Now, they've changed these, obviously, and once again, I'd like to say that, yes, I thought they were better when the game first came out. I enjoyed them when the game first came out. They took a lot of skill. Maybe, I agree with the fact that they buffed the weapon's damage when it covers the floor, okay? I think that that's good. I think that it feels a better role when the incendiary grenades is used to block off an area, or maybe to use an area to push someone into that, to create a choke point. But, like, the main problem I have is now it's in my opinion, the incendiary grenades are the easiest weapon in the entire game, just because the fact that you don't even have to get them that near to a person to get an insta-kill, and like the sword off, they're easy to kill someone, but you don't have to get as close to someone as you do with the sword off, and they're not that hard, and you get two incins as well, so it's almost a guaranteed kill if you can get within like 20 feet of someone. That's as basic as it is. If you can throw one straight, you're easily going to get a kill out of it. But yeah, you get what I mean there. So what I want changed about these is I want one to be really strong in one area and weak in the other, and really strong, and the other one to be strong in one area and weak in the other. So what I'd say is to the ink grenade to keep the cloud as small as possible and to reduce the stun distance slightly. So basically what you're getting is a weapon that if you hit someone directly with it, or if you get it anywhere near to stun them, you basically get an insta-kill, almost like you do now, but it's a little more fair. So after that cloud's done, it doesn't cover a ridiculous area where you get stunned and you think, oh, I've got to get out of here, I'll dive away. Oh wait, the cloud has glitched and it's gone. Jeez, everywhere on the map. And even though that I've dived away, I'm still getting hurt by it, and it's too late. You know, stupid things like that need to be fixed. And that's why I think you need a small cloud, a small radius, but obviously, since if it hits you, you're pretty much dead anyway to a good player, whether it stuns you or whether it directly hits you in the face and kills you from the ink cloud. It's basically an insta-kill, to be fair. And then maybe, just maybe, lengthen the stun by about 1/4 of a second, so it gives you just enough time to make sure that you can get a good shot in. And then that would make the ink perfect for me. As for the incendiary grenades, what I do to them is almost take away the ability, unless you actually hit someone with it. And I mean, you know, hit them in the face with it. It shouldn't kill them instantly, but rather have a really wide kind of cover of the floor, and a lot of damage when that hits the floor. Or no, a lot of damage when that covers the floor if you walk into it. So therefore, it will make an area which is almost impossible to run into, because you're like 90% chance if you try and run through it, you'll die. So that gives them both, that separates them both from doing almost the same thing to doing two completely different things, but doing them really well, and then taking the bits which the other one does well and making that really bad for the first one. So you get what I mean. What I just want is two completely different weapons, which they're not really right now. Purpose-wise, they both do the exact same thing, really, because the ink cloud covers a large area and it hurts you when you run through it. And if it hits you, it insta-kills you. And if the incins covers a large area, and if it hits you, it insta-kills you. So they're doing the same thing, but you need to separate them and turn them into two completely different weapons in order to balance them out and make them really good weapons. So the gameplay is coming to a close as I beat this guy's face. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, because it really helps a small YouTuber like me. And thank you for watching, and goodbye.